Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Mayanthi, I'm a qualified counsellor and I make videos all about how I became a counsellor and what you might want to know if you're looking to become a counsellor as well. Welcome to my first counselling career Q&A of 2025. I'm sorry that it's taken me a while to put up a counselling related video. I've just been uploading some vlogs from my trip to Adelaide and seeing family over Christmas and New Year's. So I'm trying to get back into a routine of making videos again and answering some of the questions that you guys have had. So again, sorry that it's a bit late, but I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and like the video at the end if you find the information useful. And also if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below and I'll try and answer them in one of my future videos. So I'm just going through some of the questions I got on YouTube. I have had some questions on TikTok as well. I might answer them on TikTok, so make sure you're following me on TikTok as well, because I do make shorter videos just answering different questions and sharing a bit about the counselling career and insight into that. But my first question here is, were you nervous during placement? I feel sick every time I think about it. Yes, so I did the Master of Counselling and Psychotherapy and we had to do 2 placements. So one at one organisation and another one at a different organisation. And yes, I do remember being really nervous about going into a placement environment. What helped was having another student there with me. So most placements had 2 of us from the same degree at that placement organisation. So it just felt nice having someone you know and you can kind of stick with. So that's probably what helped me. But what I did find is most of the staff are really nice and really happy to help, and you are there as a student, so it's not expected that you know everything or know how to do everything. So yeah, everyone is really helpful, and I just suggest going in with an open mind and ask for help, ask questions. Don't be kind of scared to say, I don't know how to do that, or I'm not sure, I need to ask someone. And make sure you use your supervisor. So you should have a supervisor in the organisation. Make sure you have regular meetings with them, ask them questions, let them know if you are feeling nervous, and I'm sure they will make you feel more comfortable as well. So yeah, just from my experience, I found that everyone at my placement organisations were really nice. And yeah, just go in as a student, just be humble, be down to earth, don't feel like you need to know everything, and don't act like you know everything when you maybe on the inside don't feel like you do, because people can sense that and not like it very much. But if you just go in saying, you know, I'm a student, I don't know everything, I'm new to this whole world, and I'd really like to learn from everyone in the organisation, I'm sure they'd be really happy to teach you and have you there. So the next question is, can we not work in the field of counselling with the bachelor degree? Do we need the master's degree to qualify as a counsellor? So as I've mentioned again in previous videos, in Australia you don't need to have a counselling degree to practice as a counsellor. But if you want to register as a counsellor, so have a professional registration, again, you don't have to, but it is recommended, and you probably are going to have more job opportunities if you are registered. But you can work in the field with a counselling bachelor's degree. If you have a master's degree, you might be looked better upon, and the master's degree will actually give you more background into being counsellor as well, and different sorts of therapies. But you don't need to do the master's degree to work as a counsellor. And if you have a look at the registration bodies, so the Australian Counselling Association and the Psychotherapy and Counselling Federation of Australia, you'll see what you require to be a registered counsellor with them. So yeah, the master's degree is good and it's helpful to have, but it's not required to have to work as a counsellor. So the last question I will be answering in this video is, I completed the grad cert in counselling and want to start the master's. My goal is to become a marriage counsellor. Is this the best path forward, or should I be looking at something else? So doing the Masters in Counselling again is a great degree to do to get a background in a lot of different sorts of therapies. you could look for a master's degree at a particular university that has relationship counselling as an actual subject or unit. So that will give you a bit of background into relationship counselling specifically. The other option is to do the grad cert in counselling and then do a specialised like certificate or diploma in relationship counselling. So you can look up in whatever state you're in if they offer any courses that are specifically for relationship counselling, because that way you'll spend all of your time like studying in that specific area. Rather doing the masters, you'll get more broad knowledge and different sorts of therapies, but it won't be specific to relationship counselling. So if that is your only goal and that is just the path you want to follow, look into relationship counselling courses in your state. Even some organisations like Relationships Australia will offer like a grad cert or grad diploma. So yeah, if you've not already enrolled into the masters, I'd recommend having a look at specific relationship counselling degrees or certificates, diplomas, and also look at the registration body for relationship counsellors. So I think you can still register with the Australian Counselling Association or the Psychotherapy and Counselling Federation of Australia, but there may also be a specific registration body for relationship counsellors, where you can connect with other counsellors in the same field, get professional development and supervision in that specific area as well. So I hope that answered all of your questions. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. I do try to get to all of them. Sometimes I do miss some if I'm a bit late on answering them. If I do miss them, feel free to just give me another nudge, comment on another video, or send me a message. I'm on Instagram and on TikTok, and I see those messages as well. So feel free to message me there and I will get on to answering your questions. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.